What's up, y'all? It's your boy Isaiah Tilson back with the First Amendment, man. And let me tell y'all something. Today was a confusing and interesting day. Today was a very confusing and interesting day, you guys. Shout out to Kyle. What's up, Kyle? The day was confusing and interesting day, you guys. We went through a lot of paperwork. Let me send this out so we can get some people watching us and get some people so we could get some conversations going on, man. Because I'll leave questions in the inbox if y'all want. Because at the end of the show, I'm gonna like uh inbox the conversation. So leave questions in the inbox for me. Because at the end of the show, I'm gonna answer the at the end of the show, I'm gonna answer the conversation. I'm gonna answer the questions inside the inbox, man. Hit the like, subscribe to the page, do anything you could possibly do, man. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everything, man. But yeah, man, tonight, no, today. Let's just be honest. Today was a very interesting and weird day until I actually like what I did was I actually like researched I actually researched the actual report and I actually read the report for myself. I'm gonna give me a little second, you guys. Let me get this word out, man. But I mean, like, damn, how do y'all feel? And this is people that that's not gonna be watching a live and it's gonna be tuning in. How do y'all feel about the news that you heard today about the Robert Mueller report? How do you feel about understanding that this report has no, no, no whatsoever. No whatsoever collusion. How do y'all feel, man? I mean, yo, this is interesting. We have hold on. Let me send these things out real quick, man, so I can get a couple people joining the show and get a couple people watching it or whatever. Let me send these things out real quick, man. So we got a lot of things going on right now. Let's get this show out, man. Get it all in. What's up, y'all? What's up, Instagram? Yo, so what we got right now is I'm gonna give y'all the scoop, the down low. We got an investigation, right? The investigation is the Robert Mueller part of the investigation is now over, you guys. And what the Robert Mueller investigation was covering was Russia intel. Did Was the election hacked by Russia, by the DNC? So we know that the election was definitely hacked. Shout out to Kyle. Shout out to Kyle. Shout out to everybody watching, man. Yo, so we know that the election was definitely hacked. This is the findings of the Mueller report. The election was definitely hacked. The DNC was hacked. We was hacked on so much scary numbers. It's insane. You know what I mean? And that is the actual biggest point of this conversation is how bad we was actually hacked. And I keep telling people that the reason why I believe that that's the biggest point of the conversation is because the narrative. You know what I mean? The narrative in a lot of these in a lot of this situation is that okay, Trump, right? No collusion, right? So that's what we have number one that we're starting with. Donald Trump inside the report that remember, not the Robert Mueller report. This is actually the summary, a 4-page summary. And I just found this funny right now, you guys. I'm throwing this out there too. A report that took almost, what was it, 2 years was summarized in 4 pages. So, I mean, y'all do that. Y'all do that. I don't understand how a report took almost 2 years and you could summarize that report And you can summarize that report in 4 pieces of paper. And the 4th paper is not even filled up with information. Another thing is that this report, you know, I'm highly a fan of Bill Barr. You know, I'm highly a fan of Bill Barr, but I gotta disagree with him on some of his findings in this report. The reason why I have to disagree with him on some of his findings in this report is because what we already know. You know, I'm not disagreeing with Robert Mueller right now until I actually see the report that Robert Mueller wrote. The reason why I'm disagreeing with Bill Barr right now, and this is 100% the truth. This is what we know. We know Paul Manafort, right, was Donald Trump campaign manager. We know Paul Manafort begged WikiLeaks for hacked emails, right, from Hillary Clinton. We know Papadopoulos knew about hacked emails from Hillary Clinton. We know Don Jr. and Jared Kushner met a lawyer inside the Trump Towers about hacked emails from the DNC. So this is all the things that we know happened. Donald Trump on August the 18th, 2018, tweeted he knew about the engagement with Don Jr. and Jared Kushner, but nothing came from that. He didn't know about it at the point in time, but nothing came from that. Now, this is the reason why I don't take Bill Barr 4-page summary of a 2-year report. I don't really take it that seriously. This is the reason why. Because what happened was all of that we know, that is sort of like collusion. Granted, collusion is not a crime. But for you to say that it wasn't no collusion inside the Trump campaign, and these are the things that we know. These are facts. These are facts. Paul Manafort, Jared Kushner, Don Jr., Papadopoulos, Flynn. These is facts that we know all met with Russia and lied about meeting with Russia. Now, the finishing of this report still says that there's no collusion, even though those things happen. Now, what we was all thinking in the media, that was it any collusion with Donald Trump? We knew that it was collusion with his campaign because of all the things that I just told you. So we knew that it was collusion with his actual campaign. But was it collusion with Donald Trump? That's what the information was. But what came out today was it was no collusion from Donald Trump campaign. It was no collusion from Donald Trump, even though they stated that they knew about the hack email. So let me tell you the reason why I keep going over this. What they're saying is legal is that a foreign government can receive hacked emails from a particular party. And if you was the Democrats, you could come into that particular party and you could be a Democrat and it could be hacked emails from Mitch McConnell, right? And you can receive these hack emails and you can look at these hack emails and you can say, okay, I want to use it against my opponent. Say Mitch McConnell was running for president. I'm Joe Blow. I want to use this against my opponent. And by you looking at the hack emails, you can now use these hack emails against your opponent. This is what they're saying is legal now. This is why we need the full report, because this is what I don't think people really understand what we're saying. I don't think people understand what we're saying. Paul Manafort gave polling data to Kalimnik, somebody that was from Russia government. That's legal. According to Robert Mueller and the whole investigation, that's legal now. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the issue. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm kind of saying. Let me try to say this in a different way. If I can say it, because I don't know if people really understand what I'm saying, because I've been saying this all day, and I think that it's been going over people's heads. Paul Manafort, Papadopoulos, Robert Mueller. Paul Manafort, Papadopoulos, Don Jr., and Jared Kushner, Michael Flynn. Jared Kushner, and Don Jr. met with a Russian lawyer that had ties to the Russian government. They know this. This is not hearsay. This is facts that we know. But that's not collusion. So this is what we're saying now. If the Democrats did that, would that be collusion? And is this the behavior that can go on for every campaign now? Oh, this thing is getting very, very ugly, yo. This is getting very, very ugly. Now, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, this is what they say, and I quote, Barr is not in a position to make any objective determinations about this report. We want the full report and complete. That's what Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer said. He's not in a position to make determinations about the report. So basically, I agree with Nancy Pelosi for the first time ever. I agree with Nancy Pelosi, because what they're saying is what Nancy Pelosi is actually saying is that they want the full report. But my biggest thing on this full report, and I'm going to continue to say over and over again, is that, listen, we know Paul Manafort asked WikiLeaks for hacked emails. We know this. This is not nothing that did not happen. This is something that definitely happened off of the first government report. We know this. So we know Paul Manafort asked WikiLeaks for hacked emails. We know Papadopoulos was approached by hackers about emails that he received from the DNC and from Hillary Clinton. Then we know that Don Jr. and Jared Kushner met with a Russian lawyer that had ties to the Russian government about hacked emails from the DNC and about hacked emails from Hillary Clinton. Now, this is the issue that I keep saying now. I'm going to keep saying this over and over again so we can understand what's going on. Apparently, to the United States government, this is legal now. And this is what a lot of Democrats is saying. So I can make y'all guys understand this on a different level right now. A lot of Democrats is saying that the emails was hacked and that's not collusion. So our understanding, until we see the report. Now remember, I'm going to continue to say this for a long time. This is a summary. The Attorney General that was handpicked by Donald Trump. This is a summary of the Attorney General. So Robert Mueller, which I kept saying I didn't want the report released today because I feel as though that Robert Mueller worked 2 years on a report that Bill Barr only researched for 1 day. It's impossible for us to really go through and tell what is the truth. Now, I'm not neglecting Bill Barr for saying that he's lying, because I would never put the Attorney General in a lie. I didn't like Whitaker. I would never put that on Bill Barr. I wouldn't want to put that on Bill Barr. But when it says that he's not exonerated, he's not 100% out of the woods. Donald Trump is not 100% out of the woods, because he still got the Southern District investigating them. He still has money situations investigating them. Apparently, a couch pillow costs $10,000 to Donald Trump. That's on another thing. But he still has other things, other people investigating them. But I just want to know what's acceptable. And I emailed this. Y'all know I'm crazy. I emailed this to a couple people. What is acceptable to the next election? Because remember, we got an election coming up. So what we're saying now is that what is acceptable is that we can have hacked emails from a foreign government. We can keep these hacked emails from a foreign government and we can use it to hurt another party as long as we want. Because if you read the full report, the 4-page report that William Barr had, and if you read the report, the 100-page report that they first came out with around 2016 about us actually being hacked and the DNC actually being hacked. If you read these 4 reports, they hacked the DNC aggressively. They hacked Hillary Clinton aggressively. They hacked social media aggressively. Do you know that they hacked African Americans? Do you guys know that they pumped almost $2 million into fake ads with African Americans, with Black Lives Matters, with African Americans being shot by the police? They put money into rallies, into rallies. This is what Russia did. This is all inside the report. So if Russia manipulated our government system and our election, what we're giving them is open rules to manipulate this thing again. This is why I'm saying that this report wasn't 100% done justice through the summary of William Barr. And I keep saying it wasn't 100% done justice. And I don't understand how you guys don't feel this or not even agree with me on this. It wasn't done justice 100% through William Barr. It couldn't have been done justice 100% through William Barr. It couldn't have. You see what I'm saying? It couldn't have been done justice because this report is this 4-page report, you guys. It's so disrespectful. It's crazy. Hold on one second. Let me go get a charger. I'm coming right back. You guys, hold on one second. Man, you guys, this is huge, you guys. I mean, like, this is huge. Because the information that I'm letting y'all know or I'm giving out to y'all is that I'm not making this stuff up. I wish I was. I wish I was. I truly do wish I was, but I'm not making this stuff up, you guys. Like, you know what I mean? What has been acceptable to the United States government is crazy. The real victim is the American people. The real victim here is the American people. You know, the American people actually, sat by and watched this thing unfold time and time and time after again. You know, we have a lot of Republicans calling this a win. We got a lot of Republicans calling this a win, an overall win. And I have to highly disagree with them. I have to highly disagree with them with this being a win for them. Because first of all, I would not want no foreign agency. I feel as though if Russia have contacted Donald Trump, he should have immediately, it's not about winning at that point, immediately contacted the government and tell them what Russia had and what Russia did. This should have been immediately. Hold on, you guys. I don't even think that it's saved. I don't know how this works. Well, it didn't save. Immediately. Okay, so let's just start another live on Instagram so y'all guys can check me out on there too. Yeah, so he should have immediately contacted though. I mean, like, that's the way I feel. I feel like that. I feel like that. I feel like that so much. I feel like that's so heavy. He should have immediately contacted them if he knew that whatever Russia was doing or whatever Russia was planning was illegal. Russia already didn't hack the DNC at that point. Russia already did that at that point. So I feel as though, and I know a lot of people saying, Isaiah, what's up, Aunt Sandra? What's up, Auntie? Love you. I'm trying to get this thing right, you guys. So y'all can watch me on Instagram. I'm trying to get it right. Because I didn't charge my phone. I've been so busy with trying to. It's impossible for you to love me more because I love you way more. I love you, Auntie. Oh my God. I am messing this up. All right, so anyway, yeah. I am butchering this. I know I gave you a headache right now, Auntie. Yeah, I'm gonna try to give you information on how to get me on YouTube too, Auntie. Yeah, but it's amazing. It's amazing, you guys. We just moved the goalpost on. That's why I keep telling you guys this. And I don't have nothing against Republicans or whatever, but I just want you guys to understand what's the argument. I know a lot of Republicans today is calling this a win. But that's because, and I say this with honesty, that's because they don't read. A lot of people don't read. We already knew what we knew. What I said over and over again, we already knew that. We already knew that the campaign was approached by Russia. We already knew that. So it is what is they're calling collusion. You see what I'm saying? So the collusion situation is over. They saying that it was no collusion, even though these is all the things that we know. Even though I feel as though that the United States government should understand how these hackers worked. I have not read. Nobody has read the Mueller report, so we don't understand what the United States get about how the Russian hackers operated or accepted. This is actually what I'm quoting is actually a report, the first report that was done on the actual hackers in 2016, and that's the report that I'm actually quoting because before Donald Trump took office, Obama knew about that they was having issues with Russia before Obama took office. But that's what I'm actually quoting. But Adam Schiff is one of the guys that said that he knew directly, and he is the chairman of the House of Intelligence Committee. And he said that he knew directly that it was collusion. So they asked him today after the information came out that it was no collusion. And just like he said, I want to see the full report because we want to because it's not people trying to back Donald Trump in a wall. That's not something that we're trying to do or we're trying to make an issue. It's just honestly, we trying to understand what is fair because we have an election coming up right now. And if China hacks Russia, if China hacks the Republicans and come to say anybody and come to Bernie Sanders and say, Bernie Sanders, we got dirt on Donald Trump. Do you what they put in this report is not collusion if Bernie Sanders takes the dirt or talk to him. It's not collusion if Bernie Sanders actually talk to him and have a conversation with him. This is something that the United States government have to fix. I understand that we wasn't up on getting hacked, but this is something. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Russia has did this to almost 5 countries that I have researched. Might be more, but 5 countries that I have researched, Russia have did this to. Hack their election. Put misinformation inside the internet through Facebook, through YouTube. Russia was buying ads. So you guys seeing Black Power ads. Y'all seeing KKK ads. Russia was buying ads. Russia funded a white nationalist rally. Read the report. Oh my God. Russia funded a white nationalist. Like, this is what Russia funded so much things to the African American community, especially to the African American community. This is not the first time they did this. They did it back in 1920 to the African Americans too. They actually picked up African Americans, brought them over to Russia. Yeah, the AAB. Y'all look that up when y'all get some chance. We don't got time to talk about it right now, the AAB, but look that up. But Russia did this again. They funded African Americans that a lot of African Americans don't understand, like the Aboriginal community. African Americans saying that they came from America. That whole narrative was started by Russia. It's on a government report. The government had intel on how much things that they RTTV. And listen, dog, we're being real now. RTTV was Russia Today. Americans didn't know that. More Americans watched RTTV than any other news site on the internet. We watch RTTV than any other news site on the internet during the 2016 election. Half of the Facebook ads that was shared during the 2016 election was funded by Russia. And what we're saying, what I'm asking the United States government is that that's not collusion. You see what I'm saying? See the big picture in this? It's farther than Donald Trump didn't do nothing, is over. It's farther than that. Because now what they're saying is true. And that's what the Democrats are saying. Democrats saying, whoa. This is why Nancy Pelosi, and I have my issues with Nancy Pelosi, but I definitely agree with what she's saying. This is why Nancy Pelosi is addressing these guys like that. And she's hold on. That was not called collusion. So what is that called? We want to see that whole report. We're demanding to see the whole report right now. Because we got Republicans saying that, this is a win, no collusion, no obstruction of justice, which Bill Barr, before he even became Attorney General, said that he did not agree with obstruction of justice the way Robert Mueller agreed with obstruction of justice. So what Robert Mueller thought was obstruction of justice, Bill Barr already said that he was not calling that obstruction of justice. So Bill Barr, even though he sounded so good in that committee thing, and it was like, yo, he's going to release all the information. And And he worked so hard this weekend on releasing off of information. I think it's a bunch of poopy. I honestly do. I think it's a bunch of poopy. I'm not disrespecting Bill Barr, but I just don't understand how a man could work 2 years, have how much he investigated 500 people. He spoke to 500 people. He had 39 people indicted. More than 14 people was a. This case brought a whole bunch of mess. Which we knew about Russia. Michael Flynn was so much in on Russia. It's insane how much Flynn, he was so in on Russia. I can't even remember the shit that Flynn was doing. Flynn might have well moved to Russia. How much he should have just moved to Russia so he didn't get time. Papadopoulos got 14 days in jail for lying about his Russian contact. And my thing is, if it wasn't no collusion, then why did they lie so much about the contact with Russia? This is going to be a mystery, you guys. Listen, if this report don't come out, I'm telling everybody, this is not no conspiracy theory stuff or nothing. This is an issue. If this report do not come out, and we got to take Bill Barr word for it. Bill Barr was the Attorney General with George W. Bush. I don't know, was it junior or senior? I believe it was senior, right? He was Attorney General of, yeah, I believe it was senior. I believe it was senior. But you know, I can't really say that I don't take his opinion for it. You know what I mean? When I know I look like crap, you guys. I haven't showered in 2 days. I'm sorry. I've been locked in. I've been reading every single thing that I possibly could read before the report come out, and the report really didn't come out. This was just a teaser of the report if we will ever get it. Another thing is that I wanted to talk about what Trump said. You know, Trump boarded an Air Force One today. I want to talk about what Trump said. Now, this was the classic time for Trump to take back the United States, to bring everybody together. This is a classic time for him to say, you know what? I respect, because all of the trash that he talked, I keep reminding Republicans this, all the trash that he talked about Mueller, but now he's accepting Mueller as no collusion. He's accepting it. But before he was saying that, it was a bunch of Democrats running the investigation, right? But these Democrats said that it was no collusion. So how much was these Democrats biased? Like you were saying, it was biased. It was a witch hunt. It was this. It was that. How much was it a witch hunt when they actually voted on the side of you? You understand what I'm saying now? Now when we're questioning Robert Mueller, when some Democrats, and I don't think no Democrats has questioned Robert Mueller, but say if we start questioning Robert Mueller, I seen a whole bunch of jokes on Facebook about, oh, now they're questioning Robert Mueller. But you guys, the Republicans, was able to question Robert Mueller through this whole thing. And it made sense to y'all. But now that we question Robert Mueller, it don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? The goalposts keep moving. I'm not going to fall for the games. I'm not going to fall for the games. This thing is not over. It's not over, not by a long shot. And if they say it's over, if they don't put out the report, then of course we got to move on. Of course we got to move on. Believe me, I have been talking about a lot more things. It's a lot more things to talk about. Of course we have to move on. But I will never forget this time in history. And another thing is that if you do this and you say that it's okay for us to lie to the American people, and we say that it's okay for us to take dirt on campaigns from foreign governments, from foreign hackers. Let me just say hackers, from foreign hackers. And we say that this type of things is okay. Just imagine where the United States is going. if this is okay. Just imagine where the United States is going if this is okay. Tomorrow we're gonna have a show about George Conway. I love this guy. Kellyanne Conway husband. And we're gonna have a show about Donald Trump's health. You know, I've been going through a lot of reports about Donald Trump's health, especially the thing about him forgetting a lot and him being reported, him having to take briefings not through paper but through hearing. You know what I mean? And I know there's a whole bunch of jokes that he can't read, but that's a joke. You know what I mean? The man can read. But the truth is that is something wrong with him? Is he sick or is something happening? And the reason why I'm doing that show is because people I've been getting a lot of calls and phone calls about that. Is Donald Trump actually sick? So we're gonna do a show like that or whatever. And then we got some more stuff coming up. I got a show coming up at 12 midnight on Spreaker.com. I wanted to get this out because I wanted to let you guys know. I wanted to let you guys know what was messing with me. You know what I mean? What was messing with me on the actual collusion side. You know what I mean? I just don't understand how it's not collusion. Yo, if y'all want to hit me up, Big Lee, good looking, Alessandra. Kyle, what's up, baby? I love you, man. Thank you. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Yeah, man. So we want to really get together and understand what's really going on. What's really going on? We want to get together. We want to get together and really understand what's going on. You know what I mean? We don't want to. What is it? What is it called? Bullcrap. No more. We got a lot of things going on. You know what I mean? We got a lot of things going on. We don't want to bullcrap. We don't want nobody to bullcrap us. We basically understand and know the truth. You know, we're waiting for the more and more reports, like Nancy Pelosi said. We're waiting for the full report in hand. Other than that, we're not believing a 4-page paper from a 2-year report. I'm just not doing it. All right, y'all. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everything.